Meatballs, they're so tasty, but sometimes they take a bit of time to make. So here's a bit of a cheats way of making them using some falafel. It's also a great vegetarian option. Now, in a saute pan, I'll add a good glug of olive oil and I'm going to fry off some onion. Now, this is the base of our sauce, so we'll just put the heat on. So finely chopped onion. I also like the addition of some ground coriander seeds. You can use coriander powder if you like, but I really like the nuttiness of coriander seeds that have been crushed. I haven't toasted them at all because they'll toast in this oil as we speak. Also a pinch of salt and some freshly cracked pepper. And we'll just cook that off for just a few moments just to soften. Now that that's starting to sizzle, I'll add some carrot. It's just a good excuse to add some more veggies here. And I kind of like the idea of adding carrot because it breaks down as it cooks in the sauce, gives it a really nice sweetness too. And we'll just let that cook for a moment. Now, I'm using these classic falafels. They're fantastic because they're not dry. Some of them can be quite dry, which gives falafels a bad name, but these are not dry at all. They're also preservative-free, which is what I love to have. And they're great to have on standby. Pop them in the fridge. When you want a quick meal, I always turn to these. So now that this is softened off, let's add some crushed tomato. Give that a stir. And now you just got to be patient, 15 to 20 minutes. Lid on, you can add a bit of water if you like, if it seems to be a bit too dry, but cook this down, you want it to be thick and rich. While that's cooking, let's get onto another sauce that's going to go onto these falafels. So in a bowl, some tahini falafels, best friends. So 1 big tablespoon of tahini. To that, some lemon juice. I want a good hit of lemon juice for this. We want the tang of it. So I use my little nifty juicer and then a good squeeze. Okay, I'm actually going to use just half because that is super juicy. And slowly break up that tahini and you'll see it start to go pale in colour and smooth out. We want it to be the consistency of pouring cream, so not too thick and not too thin either. So you'll see with tahini, it'll thin out and then all of a sudden thicken up again. That's totally normal. So at this stage, start adding some water. You don't want to add all of the ingredients together, so start with the lemon juice, mix it up, and then add your water. So start with a small amount. Give that a mix, and if it thickens up again, you just add a little more water. And that's as simple as it is when it comes to a bit of a tahini sauce. You know, great on pita bread with the falafels. Okay, last little bit of water. And that's our sauce pretty much done. The only thing we need to do is season it with a pinch of salt. All right, sauce is done. We'll pop that to the side. And while we wait for the other sauce to finish cooking, I'll toast off some pita and pick some herbs. All right, our sauce is cooked. I've also just blended it so it's nice and smooth. Bread is on, toasting it. Oh, look at those char marks. That's what I'm after. And to finish this off, we've just got to add our falafels. So little classic falafels. We're wanting to warm them through, so we don't need to cook them for a long time at all. This sauce is piping hot, and we'll just pop them in. Just coat them in the sauce, and they'll warm up straight away. Okay, while they're warming up, we'll take this bread off the heat. Hot. And we're going to cut it into little pieces, just into quarters. We'll place that on the side, and to plate this up, we'll grab some of these meatballs in the sauce. Lots of sauce with this one. If you wanted to, you could just toss this through some pasta or serve it meze style, which is what I'm going to be doing. A few condiments on the side. Some olives, some gherkins, and don't forget the second sauce, which is that tahini sauce. We're just going to drizzle that over the top. And fresh herbs, mint and parsley. We'll just dot that over the top and around. And we'll just finish it off with some extra virgin olive oil. So there you go. Definitely looks like meatballs, but they are the humble falafel, full of flavour, not dry, really good in tomato sauce.